She disappeared without a trace, and for 50 years, nobody knew where she went. But now, Megan Hartley is back. Her face the same, her memories shattered. A mystery that defied time itself. What happened to her all those years? Was she lost in the future? And what is the truth behind the glowing machine that sent her away? Watch until the end, because the secrets she holds could change everything we know about time. In 1975, Megan Hartley, 15-year-old girl from the small rural town of Brooksville, mysteriously disappears without a trace. Despite extensive searches, no sign of Megan is found. The case becomes one of the most perplexing disappearances in the town's history, leaving a hole in the hearts of her family, especially her mother, Sarah, who never gave up hope. As the years go by, the town slowly moves on, but the mystery of Megan's disappearance never truly fades away. Asterisk. It was an ordinary day in the small town of Brooksville when Megan went missing. She had gone out to visit a nearby park, but she never came back. Her mother, Sarah, recalls the afternoon vividly. Megan had kissed her goodbye with a bright smile, but something in Sarah's heart told her that her daughter wasn't coming back. The search begins immediately. The local authorities search dogs, and volunteers comb through the woods and surrounding areas. But there is no trace of Megan. The police search all of her known hangouts, but no one has seen her. Her disappearance remains a mystery, and the case is eventually filed as a cold case after no leads appear. Asterisk. For the first few years, Sarah holds on to hope, tirelessly looking for her daughter. She receives countless tips, but none lead to any breakthroughs. Megan's case becomes a legend in the town, with rumors circulating about what could have happened. To her, some say she ran away. Others whisper about foul play. Over time, Sarah becomes disheartened, and though she never stops loving Megan, she eventually moves on with her life. She opens a local bakery, marrying again, though her heart remains with Megan. The town shifts into a quiet routine. Life continues, but everyone is haunted by the memory of Megan's disappearance. Each year on the anniversary of her disappearance, Sarah lights a candle for Megan, hoping that wherever she is, she knows she's still loved. Asterisk. 50 years later, on a quiet autumn evening, Sarah receives an unexpected knock on her door. Standing at the threshold is a woman in her 60s, frail but strong in her demeanor. Her eyes, though older, carry the same familiar warmth that Sarah once saw in her daughter. The woman introduces herself as Megan Hartley. Sarah stands frozen, her heart racing, struggling to comprehend the sight before her. Megan looks older, her hair now gray, and her face lined with the passage of time. Her eyes, those eyes, are undeniably Megan's. The town is in shock. Megan has returned after half a century, but she's not the same girl who vanished all those years ago. She carries herself with a kind of distant wisdom, and her memories are fragmented, almost as though she had been living in another world. She remembers little of the day she disappeared and even less of the time she spent away. Megan shares with Sarah that she doesn't know where she has been or why she left. She remembers a flash of light, the sound of a strange hum, and then a deep sense of disorientation. It is as though she has been trapped in a different realm, outside of time. Her sense of the world around her is blurred, and though she has seen parts of what seems to be an alternate reality, she struggles to explain it. Eyes are undeniably Megan's. As Megan adjusts to life back in Brooksville, strange things start happening. She begins to speak in ways that seem too advanced for someone who disappeared in the 1970s. Her knowledge of technology, medicine, and global events is uncanny, and she mentions things that haven't happened yet, as though she has glimpsed the future. The more Sarah tries to understand, the more confusing things become. Megan's return begins to feel like more than a simple disappearance. Could she have somehow traveled through time? Was she part of some government experiment? Did she become involved in something beyond her control? Or was there a darker force that caused her disappearance? Megan, herself, seems to be slipping further into confusion. She occasionally has vivid dreams or flashes of scenes, places she's never been, people she's never met. She describes places that seem like they're from the future, and she talks about a machine that she believes was responsible for her disappearance. but she doesn't know how it works or how she was involved in it. The town becomes obsessed with finding out the truth about Megan's disappearance. Investigators return to the cold case files, combing through every scrap of information again. Megan's mother, Sarah, believes that the truth must be out there somewhere. She and a few trusted allies from the town begin to dig deeper. As they track down leads, they discover something unsettling. A government facility located just outside of town has been involved in secret research for decades. Some of the people who were involved in that research are still alive, and they may know more about Megan's disappearance than they are letting on. Megan's story begins to take on a dark tone. She recalls moments when she was in a lab, strapped to a chair, with strange symbols glowing on the walls around her. She mentions a machine, one that could control time and space, a machine that had been built for military purposes. Part of an experiment, but the details remain murky. Was she a test subject? Or was she a willing participant in something far more dangerous? In the final moments of the story, Sarah uncovers a shocking truth. Megan was part of an experiment that involved time travel. The technology was secret, and the purpose was to send people to the future, to explore how humanity would survive. In a rapidly changing world, but something went wrong during Megan's journey. She was sent to a time beyond her own, a future where everything had changed. She was stranded. Megan has no memory of the future she visited, but the fragments of her experiences begin to come together. She was sent forward in time, lost in a future world where the fabric of reality was stretched and torn. The strange flashes of light, the machine, the voices she heard, these were all part of a twisted experiment that had gone terribly wrong. In the final twist, Megan must decide whether to reveal the full truth about her experiences and risk changing the world forever, or whether to keep the secrets buried, knowing that some truths are too dangerous to uncover. Megan Hartley's return after 50 years brings more questions than answers. Was her disappearance just a tragic accident, or was there something far darker at play? As the truth slowly unravels, we're left wondering, is time truly just a line, or is it a force we can never truly control? What would you do if you had the power to change the past or glimpse into the future? What if the consequences were far worse than you could imagine? The story may be over, but Megan's secret is only beginning to unravel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because the truth is still out there, waiting for someone to uncover it.